Everybody. Thank you for joining me again for part 3 of Rabbi Nachman on the Sidur. Today we're going to be picking up where we left off yesterday. Again, these are, may the zchut of these, learning about the Sidur and about Tefillah in general, really serve toward the refuah shlema for Yakir Efraim ben Rachel Devorah. We're going to be picking up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday, we spoke about how our tefillot, we bring them to the tzaddik, and the tzaddik, or our tefillot as part of Am Yisrael, really helps to be mechaber, to bring all the tefillot together, to build the Mishkan, to build a place for Hashem to dwell. Rabbi Nachman and the Sidur brings now a piece from Likutei Halachot that's going to show Rabbi Nachman taking this a step further and really explain a little bit how it works. So it's from Likutei Halachot and Choshen Mishpat on Nachalot, Hot Daled. It's like this: Hamishkan nivna mikama v'chama dvarim pratiim, ki yesh bo kama krashim v'krasim, brichim v'amudim v'adanim, lulaot meitarim, yeriot aliyonot v'tachtonot v'kalei hachatzer v'chulei. It says, when it comes to the Mishkan, it's built from a lot of different pieces. You have the pillars and the drapes and the curtains and the hooks and the poles and lots of different parts. From on the top and on the bottom, lots of different things. Okay. It says, V'chol kol ma'mishkan shulchan u'menorah u'mizbachot. It says, more so, you even have the pieces of the Mishkan that fill the Mishkan, like the shulchan, the menorah, and the mizbech. V'chol ha'pratim she'haya b'chol kli kegon kaftorim ufrachim v'gi'im b'ha'menorah. It says even more than this, each piece had its specific way that it was supposed to be built. So when it came to the shulchan, it had to have certain embellishments, and when it came to the menorah, it had to have the cups, right? The cups and the rings, and it had to be stepped in an exact way. Everything had its exact details. Umizgeret shel hashulchan v'karotav v'ksotav v'kol kasher l'chol hem b'chinat tfilat Yisrael. He says, and when it comes to the shulchan, it had to have levels and things like that. All of this, every single detail that we're talking about when it comes to the Mishkan, is an allusion to a different aspect of the tefillot of Am Yisrael. Ki yesh kama v'chama tefillot Yisrael shemitchabrim yachad v'na'aseh mehem b'chinat keresh l'Mishkan. He says, there are some tefillot from amongst Am Yisrael that when they are joined together, they become a keresh, they become one of the poles of the Mishkan. V'yesh na'aseh mehem b'chinat aron l'Mishkan. And he says there are even those that come together and make the aron of the Mishkan. B'zeh b'chinat mishpachot Yisrael shesaviv l'Mishkan. And he says, and this is what we are learning when the Torah talks about the families of Am Yisrael that surrounded the Mishkan. Ki klal mishpacha zot hem b'china chelek zeh ma'mishkan. Mishpacha acheret hem b'china prat acher ma'mishkan. It says when it comes to each family who surrounded the Mishkan and everything, all their kavanah that they gave toward the Mishkan, and now we're talking also within the realm of tefillah, every tefillah that every person and every shul and every family and every community makes goes to a different aspect of the Mishkan. And so the examples he gives, there are some that go to one part, and there are some that go to another part. So maybe somebody's tefillah goes toward the menorah, and somebody else's tefillah goes toward the hooks and the rings. Somebody else is going to go towards the drapery. Va'ikarhu hatfila, shehi ikar b'chinat binyan hamishkan. Says the main thing is tefillah. The tefillah is the main building block of the Mishkan. It's one thing to say that I'm going to daven in the morning. It's another thing that I'm going to say I want to contribute to the building of the Mishkan. But if I recognize that when I say any kind of tefillah, like a tefillah for the refuah shlema of Yakir Efraim ben Rachel Devorah, may he have a complete, speedy recovering. Amen. Every tefillah comes together, and every tefillah helps build the Mishkan. B'chol echad kefi tfilotav, ken hu nishrash b'mishpachot Yisrael, shehem b'chinat klal hamishkan v'kelav v'chulei. This is every single person. And every single tefillah that we each make is sourced in the families of Am Yisrael that built the Mishkan and everything that went into it. May we really, together, when we say our tefillot, build a Mishkan for Hashem in our hearts and in this world. Amen. Thank you for joining me again. May Yakir Efraim ben Rachel Devorah have a complete speedy recovery.